Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about stress management. It's really, really big in the workplace in particular, but home as well. When I work with clients, more often than not, they come to talk to me about more than one thing. They come with one presenting issue, as we call that formally in coaching and counselling, and that then builds into, but there's also, and then that happened. Oh, and a few months ago, when I had that build-up of stress is what really is the stressful problem. There's positive stress that drives us, motivates us, encourages us to make things happen, to do things, to take action steps. But when that gets too much, when the stress response is negative and scary and responds to threats, and that goes on and on and on, 24 hours, 7 days a week, for weeks, months, sometimes years, and it's built up and built up because of more than one incident, one effect, that's damaging. That leads to depression. That leads to breakdowns and burnout. But people don't recognise it. People don't realise that they have the power to change it. It's just like, we just get on with it, don't you? Well, no, because they're warning signs. They're warning signs to stop what you're doing, to have a break, to let your mind process the problems. Bereavement's a key one. Someone dies in the family, you have all the stuff going on, you have the emotions, you have support for other people, you have the practicalities of the funeral, the house, the money, all sorts of things go on. You never, in that time, have the space to let your mind process it, to work through the grief stages. You've got to get back to work, you've got to get the kids back to school, you can't have any more time off, you've got to get things moving again, you've got to keep the house going, pay the bills. It never stops. But somewhere along the line, you have to give yourself that time and space, even if it's a few hours without the kids, even if it's a Saturday night when they've gone to bed, or you're on your own, or someone's gone out for the day and you're alone. You need that time to process. Stop cleaning the house. Stop doing the work that you haven't finished Monday to Friday. Just give yourself time. Ring a friend, go out for a coffee or a meal, go for a walk with someone. Just chit chat about general things, distract your mind from that stress response. Because even your thoughts create that stress response. Even if it's gone past, if it's still pending, if it's ongoing, your mind thinking about it creates a stress response in your body. That's called the fight or flight response. Whether it's a saber-toothed tiger, something I always share with clients, coming through the door at you, or the pressure at work, or needing to do this, or your kids going to university, whatever that might be, means that you are under stress. That becomes negative stress when it comes to the point where you can't provide what that situation demands, when you can't give what you need, it's just too much. That's when you need to stop, reassess, step back. People just don't do it. That's what you can do. I do another video. There's obviously the writing things. There's little tests. There's links to other theories, other practices, and other options online as well in the rest of the online programs. So look out for the flight or flight response, how to manage stress, workload management. There's all sorts of things that can help you at home and at work. Relationships, communication. There's a million and one things that you can do that you will have the personal power to make the changes you need in your life and manage that stress response. So enjoy life. Go through it. You're going to get the stresses. It's how you manage them, and make sure that you give yourself time and space to process them, manage them, understand them. Be stress free.